You slide out of the baby portal pretty smoothly. It was an easy delivery, record-breaking if you ask me. The doctor looks at you with a smile of satisfaction on his face. Great, you made his job easy. A perfect, healthy boy is born. Well, not for long. Your exit out of the baby oven was more satisfying than painful to your mom. So she had the doctor stick you back in so she could push you back out. Not once, not twice, but 9 times. One for every month you spent in her built-in Airbnb. She made you pay for your staycations somehow. And just like that, you went from being a healthy newborn to a traumatized little boy who had to grow up with a deviant mother. Amazing. Your innocence is gone. It kind of goes without saying, but how she raised you was not any different. Unlike other kids who learned the alphabet through some nursery rhyme with mediocre melody, you didn't. Your mother thought it was a great idea to get you to learn your ABCs by teaching you the names of all the guys she had a special encounter with. And by special, I mean a few moments under the sheets. All 26 letters of the alphabet. How she found guys with names beginning with the letters Q and U is beyond your comprehension, but it taught you never to underestimate her dedication to promiscuity. So whenever a man pulled up at your apartment to pick her up, it didn't faze you. But she wasn't entirely a bad mom. She set off a dream in you to become the best tennis player there is, and you excelled at it. All that intense training paid off. You played in front of celebrities, kings, queens. But that dream was cut short in 2001 when the ball you served hit a plane, causing it to go off course and hit a building. Yes, that's right. You're the reason why the number 911 is more than just an emergency service line. And your dad? Well, he was never really around. He was out at sea protecting the country and the seamen of the seamen, if you get what I'm saying. If you don't, well, he wasn't exactly a prude either. Everyone in the military loved and respected him. He was a hero. Every officer wanted him in their holes. Literally. Their words, not mine. Biologically, he and your mom weren't a great fit. But psychologically, they're a match considering they both share the same proclivity. Not how you expected things to turn out after anticipating his return for decades, but at least you have your dad back, or so you thought. Not long after his life-changing return to Quahog, after serving the country, he decided to switch things up on you. Dan Quagmire walked into the doctor's office and did a little upgrade. Well, maybe not a little, but he is now a blonde chick. Now you have 2 moms. It took you some time to accept that your dad had been Caitlyn Jenner, but you'd live. Not exactly. Because your dad, mom, the second mom, is now dating your nemesis, your best friend's dog. You hate him for hitting on your best friend's wife all the time, but he isn't any different from you. You do the same thing, and somehow you don't realize it. You also once dated his daughter who freshly turned 18. But your friend doesn't like that daughter anyway, so you got away with it. Somehow that's not the worst thing you've done. You are a 61-year-old pervert whose usual is a spiked drink for your date that gives you the opportunity to get to third base without permission. You also have the sex drive of a rabbit, but on steroids. Even ghosts are not safe around you. Well, this comes as no surprise considering what happened at your birth and who your parents are. But it's no excuse for all the things you did that put you on the sex offenders list. How you're still walking around as a free man is a surprise to all of us. You almost got sentenced to jail once for messing with a minor, but your mom got you out of it by taking good care of the judge. She was born again, but she had to do what she had to do to keep you away from jail. But she'll be fine. She made you get born again 9 times, so born again twice wouldn't hurt her. And although you spend your nights with a different woman and have friends that accept you for who you are, nothing will fill the gaping hole your first love Cheryl left in your heart. And quite frankly, nothing is healing all the STDs you got from your numerous escapades too. You're way too deep into womanizing to be in a stable relationship or even get married. Maybe that's your curse for causing the historical plane crash or for being a pervert.